Welcome to Eclipse season 2025, everybody. The new moon in Pisces will be kicking us off. While it is not technically an eclipse, it does initiate the moon cycle that will include the eclipses for the first half of the year. We have the new moon, as we said, on the 27th. Then we have the lunar eclipse in Virgo on the 14th of March and the solar eclipse in Aries on the 29th of March, the day before Neptune moves into Aries, which is a massive energy. Neptune has not been within the sign of Aries since the 1860s, and Neptune has been within the sign of Pisces since 2011. So big paradigm shift, both internally and externally. As we have that massive shift, that's one of the biggest, really the biggest thing happening in astrology in 2025. The biggest thing among many massive events. So as we're moving through eclipse season, we have this powerful stellium of planets within the sign of Pisces moving into Aries. And we see this active during this new moon in Pisces. We're going to see this stellium active all the way through the middle of April and really until Taurus season. That's when this energy begins to break up. With this new moon in Pisces, this looks like the sun and the moon conjunct at 9 degrees of Pisces. And then a little bit further along, we have Saturn conjunct the North Node, conjunct Neptune, conjunct Mercury, all in the second half of Pisces. We have all of our personal planets within the sign of Pisces during this new moon, except for Venus, who is located in Aries. I believe it's 10 degrees. Let me check my chart here, you guys. Yes, at 10 degrees of Aries. And Venus will actually be stationing retrograde on the 1st of March, just a few days after this new moon. She will move back into the sign of Pisces on the 27th of March. And then on the 12th of April, she will station direct within the sign of Pisces at 24 degrees of Pisces. So throughout retrograde season, retrograde season, but eclipse season, Venus will be in retrograde. We will also have Mercury in retrograde. Mercury goes retrograde the day after the lunar eclipse in Virgo. So we've got a lot of these retrograde energies tracing through Aries, tracing through Pisces. This is a theme that is reconnecting us with our soul, with our higher selves, with our higher wisdom, and really realigning us or offering us the opportunity to realign or to align more deeply for those who are already very much aligned with our higher selves, with our soul selves, with our soul's path for this lifetime. As we're moving through these ascension energies, you guys, we are seeing our highest timelines activated, and we are having the opportunity to walk, to embody, to live that most divine of timelines on this earth, in this reality. This is huge. This is so incredibly beautiful, but it is a choice. So we're being given that choice. We're being shown where it is that our soul, the possibilities for our soul is the way that Spirit wants me to sort of explain this. What is assisting with this is the fact that we have Uranus, who is in a sextile to the stellium in Pisces during this new moon. So Uranus bringing in that higher vision, bringing in those higher timelines, connecting us to those possibilities, as Uranus is connected to the Akashic records, to the quantum field. All right, so we're getting a taste of those different timelines, those different possibilities. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your visions, your daydreams. Pisces is very much about the unseen. It is the 12th house. It is meditation. It is tapping into our psychic senses, tapping into the collective field. So allow that collective field, allow that collective wisdom, allow your own soul's wisdom to reveal to you the possibilities for your life. And then align yourself vibrationally with the one that you choose to embody. This is so big. This is so big. I hope you can feel this. And I know we say this all the time, but honestly, as we move through these energies, it's never not big. All right. It's never not big, but at the same time, like, I don't want people to feel pressure because of that. Because remember, if every single moon, every single shift of planets, if all of this is so huge, this means that you have an infinite amount of possibility to connect with your higher self. It's not a one and done. It's not like, if you don't get it this time, you're screwed. You're not going to ascend. You know what I mean? So don't put that kind of pressure on yourself. Spirit really wants to say that for somebody, because there's somebody listening to this who's like, oh my God, what if I can't allow, what if I'm not ready? Get rid of the what ifs. Just focus on the what is. Focus on you right now. Be as present as you can be. That's all that's needed of any of us. If we are present, everything else will take care of itself. If we take that time out to meditate, to connect with our hearts, to breathe, Spirit will bring through everything we need to know in every moment. This is the gift of Pisces energy. It reminds us that all we have to do is slow down to reconnect. That everything is in here. In its lower vibrational energies, Pisces might look outside to the gurus, right? To the spiritual leaders. But the highest vibration of Pisces knows that they are the spiritual leader. They are the guru. They are the universe. So remember that. This is a time of remembering. This new moon in Pisces is all about remembering, reconnecting to the beauty, the truth, the simplicity of your divinity. And simply radiating that out into the world. Simply acting, speaking, interacting with your reality from that viewpoint, from that place of stillness, from that place of love and understanding. It's about celebrating the interconnectedness of everything and everyone. And understanding, yes, the responsibility, once we realize how interconnected we all are, but also understanding it's not all up to us, right? There's an entire collective going through this awakening process. You don't have to do it all yourself. You don't have to save everybody. The world is not on your shoulders. All you have to do is save yourself by remembering yourself. If you take nothing else from this video, just remember that. All right, we're closing out the age of Pisces. We're moving out of the victimhood, the powerlessness, all of these lower vibrations of that energy, the escapism where we're trying to escape ourselves, right? Ultimately, that's what we're really running from. This is the time to stop running, to sit still, to simply surrender and allow. Neptune is the great dissolver. Neptune is the ruler of Pisces and the 12th house. Allow Neptune to dissolve your resistance to your own divinity, to your own highest timeline. There's a beautiful reprogramming of our energy that is assisting in dissolving away these blockages that the ego presents to our evolution. The ego was necessary. The ego is what allows us to take on the density that allowed us to exist in the third dimension. But we don't need that density of ego. We need a different expression of that energy as we begin to raise in consciousness. So we're releasing that. It's Spirit showing me it's like these stuck points where the ego energy is just really kind of preventing, like a dam that's preventing the water from flowing. And at one point that dam was necessary, but now it's just holding up the works. So there's certain points in all of our journeys where that ego identity, where we're clinging to that, where that is holding back our evolution. And these are the points, these are the places that this energy wants to allow for that dissolving, so that you can begin to embody more of your divinity, more of the truth and the beauty of who you are. We have Mars now direct at 17 degrees of Cancer, sitting there in the feminine energy, radiating this energy of our intuition, really holding within it this renewed wisdom from his retrograde that shows us how it is that we can act upon our own intuition, that we can act upon the call of our soul. And that's the energy that's going to continue to be activated and initiated as we move toward that new moon in Aries and Neptune entering the sign of Aries. Neptune in Aries is all about spiritual empowerment. It's all about the light worker knowing and understanding that we are the creators, and taking that creative power back. All right. I love you all infinitely. Enjoy this new moon. Sink into the silence of your own being and allow it to speak to you.